Welcome to a Samso update, a new segment for Samso, where we give you an update of companies and what they've been doing. Today I've got Andrew Radonjic here, as the Managing Director of Venture Minerals Limited. The ASX code is VMS, and Andrew is going to give us a quick rundown on some key points for the next 6 months. Andrew, first question, all rare earth projects, as we know, have their own characteristics. How do you see Jupiter being different from the other projects that, Samso has been talking about in 22, 23?
Well, Jupiter has very much an important phrase we hear about it: location, location, location. So here we are, we're in Western Australia, as we can see. Tier 1 jurisdiction. We've got a gas pipeline, a bitumen road to the Port of Geraldton, 300 kilometres away. We've got 2 rare earth plants either side of us. And the great thing about it is that we'll have scale and grade, which will put us way above everyone else in Australia. That's the key for Venture and its Jupiter project.
Well, thanks, Andrew. In a bearish market as we are in today, how do you tell investors who are in this sector to look out for certain things? What should they look out for, whether they are coming into the sector or taking a position, a new position, or repositioning?
Well, look, it's early days on this discovery at Jupiter, and certainly the market in 2024 is not looking a bit bearish, of course, but we're talking about the take-up of EVs up to 2030, and this project, we won't be mining it tomorrow. So we've still got to go through a process. It is in Western Australia, it'll be quicker than most places, but we still, got to drill the asset out, get the met worked out, the plant design. Is the material going out of the mine gate to Eneabba with your Luca refinery there, or is it going to go to Mount Weld, or we're going to go and build a standalone? So there's, we're not talking about something that's going to happen in the next 12 months. So you've got to look further ahead, and certainly, even though there is a bit of an oversupply, and certainly because the EVs haven't moved as quickly as one would expect, and the supply has sort of outstripped the demand at the moment. But as that changes, we're talking between now and the emissions targets in 2030, and I think we'll probably get one of those sort of moments where everyone will have to be furiously building the EVs and be a recorrection there. So I think we're well positioned for that.
To finish it off, what are the news flow coming for Venture Minerals in the first 6 months?
Well, like with any discovery, you have that phase of going through. You've got your maiden resource, which will be coming out towards the end of Q1. We'll have more drilling, or probably more drilling depending on the results, but maybe probably before that even happens. So we've got when you've got a 40 square kilometre target, to drill it out to a spacing which is fine enough for reserves, it's going to be a fair bit of drilling. Even though it's cheap and quick, you've got to drill a lot of holes in a short space of time. So that will take time. The met work, you're all going to head towards inferred resource, indicated resource, scoping study, pre-fees. So all these things do take time, and we expect to move quite quickly. So we'll get the resources done. We'll do lots of infill drilling this year, lots of met work. Let's try and firm up the process flow sheet. So I think there's be a lot of news flow around that. Whether we get all that in the next 6 to 12 months, we'll get a fair bit of that early stuff, which is quite quick. But as you go into feasibility mode, it'll obviously slow down a little bit.
I guess to finish off the conversation, look, the rare earth sector has had a lot of problems in the last 12 months. It's well documented. The narrative has coming off that the pricing are poor. But I think coming off the conference I went to last year, the confidence lies in the fact that the future users are there, the demand is there, pricing has to be right, I guess, to have everything work in the favour of the clay rare earth guys like Venture Minerals. But I think you need to keep an eye on what is in the future users, demands and supply. Look, it's a DYOR kind of statement. So please keep us in mind, and we'll keep updating you.